The weekend is here. You're welcome to the chat right here on Channel 1 TV with me, Ekow Koomson. The chat is a show that talks about everything entertainment. So bring entertainment issues here, bring some reputable pundits in studio, and we have conversations about what is happening in our entertainment space. My name is Ekow Koomson. You can find me on all social media platforms at PK_Koomson. Koomson spelled with a double N. You can also join the conversation. If you have a message that you want to send it through, you can send it through on our WhatsApp number 0204447033. It's been a long time I mentioned that number, so it's fine if I forget it. But hey, you're welcome to the chats. Today, it's going to be exciting because last week around this time, Osekro was on fire. Why? Because Rapaholic decided to take it to Kumasi, and Babara Sports Stadium was turned upside down. With all the restrictions and everything, they decided to have a beautiful and a successful event. Also, the rain decided to come in with this showers of blessings. We'll be finding out more about that because we have here the technical producer for Event Factory in studio. We have DJ Mensah in studio, and we also have the Bull God himself in studio. He was there to see it for himself. He witnessed it for himself. History was made, and they are here to tell us all about that right here on their chat. So if you have any message, question for them, you can send it through, and I'll drop the question for you. No controversy, by the way. Yes, and then also somewhere last week, Skills was in town, and I decided to grab him in studio and have a conversation with him. So today, you'll be seeing a bit that I recorded, and then this one is also live. So yes, you're welcome to the chats. But before anything, or before we get to start a conversation about Rapaholic last week and also actually review it, today we want to know, is Ghana actually ready for a big event? Do we need more event spaces? Because it looks like our stadiums are giving us a lot of restrictions, but I also want to explore and be able to do something grand and big. We'll be looking at all of that right here on their chat. We'll bring you snippets of what happened in Kumasi. Actually, the planning, the pre-production, the event, and then everything that happened in the highlights of Rapaholic right here on the chat. Enjoy it. All right, sir.
I'm still looking real hard on a Saturday. My future I don't see from me, my love it. Nobody you got tell me how I go party. Giant low, fast and holiday. Cause now I can no play, cause it all in bed. You know, see minimum wage, don't be my money. And a little small change if you come my way. Giant low.
Never thought I would make it, I used to dream for better days. In some of the doors, so I just wanna get away. Who really cares what the hater gotta say? Life gave me lemons, I turn them to lemonades like, woo. Money with the chase, deep thoughts, my dream will a Kevin Gates. Thank God for your compassion and all your grace. Heaven is the peace in your heart, it's not a place. I gave him my all, I slept on the floor. I take risk anytime I step out of the door. Say me can I do them bad, then I'm breaking the law. Anything about the money, I'm getting involved. They told me not to dream big, this thing is bigger than dreams. 10-story building, we talking a couple beams. Tough skin, go get the money by any means. Me mama motivation, my mama be posting memes. Time changes.
Get it wrong. Now he's sure so when you are get it wrong. I rather know that when you feel do more I rather know that what's your fancy. Ah, somebody that is sure. What do you have done? What do you have done?
Yeah. Wait, yeah, you give. Asante Mando, we sit down because I won't be happy. Miss him, you know, me team, don't come on a bedroom. As we see that for Canada, they see a big prim. And come a papa, so Asante Man, see the BC, and you saw a boy cry a dream. Or drama chairman, me rain feeder. Into me, be as a dentina. Much more drama, what can we say? Muhuntia, not time for changing. Come in the wine, me treble time. Asante, ye be a Musoni sign. Me share up him, so I want mammy pine. I feel I'm who's Asante your mind. Yeah. Asante your mind, you kind. Say now, Asante your mind. Yeah. Asante your mind. Yeah. Fida me kase me befieno. Bidi eni die bo me kesheno. Senya mo boje me so sa mamba me damasia. Ebia na ejeno. Na me nya kwenya ni bio ma me tremo sa wo mo akofo mo dwetire no. Niamoye mame ne bia meni so se ne show ne ye dirty se si kire no. Ti me hu fifure no. Kuma se ya de me ka koma. Efisa brewa be yi poma. Odo amade ne dia che me ye di bi for social media ne di bi so ma. Efri ge drum ko si buo krom. Banta mako si di chem so. Ghana highly je was say krom. Mama min twitwa men sam so. Wen koma mu aboda boa ye na mode ma ho de beta ye chi. Kuma se sack nation yakopon hia mo na next year the assembly. Afei me the chop akese momfa bibia megu ma beti. Eniema kakre bi ne tosi nenso we han be wo sum nachi. Otu fo wo say tutu. Yakopon hia. Nana yada wase. Ye ni sika ye di tua. Nana no mon ka wo ho. Ye mpese bibia be hia wo. Ye te wo so ya sorry. Nana pia. Ye di kan ye di aseda ni kabia e ma wo twedi ampo Nyankopon. Santema me damase Sack Nation. My name is Rain Feeder. I'll be back.
Ekow Koomson. Today is Friday, day 4.
Every day blessed, that's my vibration. Ay. Smell like wealth, she like my fragrance.
Cantilevers.
Yes. Big man, big vibration.
You've seen all the activities and everything, but today we're here proper doing the setup.
We're putting up the screen now. We have all the scaffolding done. This has not been easy. Issues with facilities and how much space we can use and not use. So that has really held us up quite a bit, but things will be fine. Sound will come in, light will come in, light as you can see as well. So we're on track.
I'm warming up the dinner. I'll be going hard like I'm a fucking beginner. Walking my forget the boy, they happy to be my let's go. Nigga don't kill my vibe. I'm with some pressure, the money back quietly. Nigga we're still outside. Everybody
When you are coming, we are checking your car pass and we have been checking for visibility of your wristband. So you are not coming all the way here. You have a car pass, you don't have a wristband. The gate you see there will be the main entrance.
Okay, as you can see, it's just a day to go.
Come, let's celebrate Saturday, let's celebrate the whole team.
Expect something that is unbelievable. Trust me. What is about to happen at Rapaholic, the homecoming, you just have to wait for it.
Kudos to the whole team. Respect.
Pull it up with vibrations.
My cat flow, me pussy cat like a pause. How much is champagne on my think I want to short? Yeah.
Never one on the channel. But then it's like a working a dancing floor. Well, who any man out to the door is the one to watch the floor. Now, what you get somebody, somebody.
Put it in my belly. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, yeah, man. Come on, my swag, my baby, your cocoa, grazie. As I teach you, yes, yes. Come on, we are one, two, that's I want you. Oh, I will tell you. Collect on a minute, I'm a party to Santa. Hey! Let's talk about it. Get into the good is our shadow. When it's a Jimmy do a quadrato. Remember, send the pen to my side, but to tell the good to the back on the book. What's it there? Go by what is it? 1, 2, 3, what's it there? Go home, mommy. Hey, go home. He's the one in the genie would be in the honor. Can you hear this song? If you hear this song, just a kick some no time, my brother, we gone. We gone. You know, you're never going no more. We don't be wasting time, no big brothers. Koomson, thank you so much. See you next year. God bless you. You put it in the video to get you, Papa can buy you. Yes, I will come and tell him, Papa will be the point of one to you. A pop of a fire on your most shining in your room. Open your hinge and pattern on India would you move and say you move. They say one more pint, and then I could never movie. A bread, Sunday. You're giving the opposite, maybe I will punch him in fire. I'm for the kill from my boss. You're near chilling my son. Level never do the back home. A child, which I so, I have already done before. I'm not ready done before. There's I am. When you want to be shared.
You're welcome back to the chat right here on Channel 1 TV with me, Ekow Koomson. You can find me on all social media platforms at PK_Koomson. Koomson spells with a double N. Today is going to be very exciting and heated because you're going to hear so much, you're going to know so much, and actually we are going to understand what rapaholic means. I mean, you've been hearing about it. Probably you've been at the events before, but maybe Koomson was just a whole different level for everybody because apparently all that you've heard probably is 2 times, 3 times, 4 times all of that. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I have in studio Boo God, who is a creative director with Boo House Entertainment. How you doing, Boo God?
I'm blessed.
Boo God.
Yes, sir.
But why the name change though?
So I really, Bulldog means bull depends on God. I had to flip, bull depends on God. The DOG depends on God.
Okay.
I had to flip it because of my daughter, my third daughter. She calls me Boo God.
Oh,
yeah, so
okay.
It made so much sense since it was an acronym already.
Yeah.
And if you flip a dog, it becomes what?
Wow.
Yeah. You know,
wow.
So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I mean, if you never heard it, you now know.
Yep.
Okay, so
Yep.
it was never like Bulldog, like the dog.
No.
Boo
Depends
on
on
God.
God. Yeah.
So you are the boo.
Yes.
And then you depend on God.
Yeah, plus I'm a God too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm God.
Yeah, I mean, you're creating the image. Like
Yeah. I'm not your God. I am my God. But I'm God.
I feel you on that. If I decide to push more, we'll change the conversation for today. Also, I have here DJ Mensa, who's official DJ for Sarkodie, and then also Lawrence Bernard Aglo, who is a production manager with Event Factory in Studio. How are you doing? Lawrence, how are you doing?
I'm good.
How does it feel being able to pull Rapaholic off in Kumasi?
It's a pleasant feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just brings smiles to my face when I think about it.
Nice. DJ Mensa,
What's up, my brother?
how are you doing?
Not bad at all.
I was supposed to be with you in Kumasi. I messaged you about that, right?
Yeah.
But last week we also had City Business Olympics.
Okay.
So I couldn't come. But it was good.
Next time, yeah.
But how was it, I mean, engaging with the Osekrum guys? I mean, the fans, everything, being on stage, dropping the sets, not even Sarkodie's performance, but you just engaging them. How's the energy like?
The energy. I've been to Kumasi. I always tell my team that the first love is always from Kumasi. They kind of like listen to my mixtapes. This is just about DJ Mensa, and the kind of response I get from them is more than Accra. So I always know that the love in Kumasi is deep. But what we saw this time around was different. From the time we arrived all the way to everywhere that we went, I don't think we even spend anything like money on food. We got like so many people bringing us food, so many restaurants inviting us to come out, and you know, that was the love that we got and the kind of, you know, welcoming that we got from Kumasi.
That was good.
I even tweeted, I'm thinking of relocating to Kumasi because the love there.
Please. Bugo, are you ready for him to relocate?
Oh yeah, why not? He's trouble in a crowd.
He's trouble in a crowd.
So you should take some of the trouble back. You don't know him, man.
Maybe you need to tell me more.
Okay, next time. Maybe after the show.
Hi, Pao.
Yes.
All right. But let's talk about, Mess, I'll start with you. I mean, you are part of Sarkodie's team, so you would know like the whole idea about Rapaholic and everything. You've been to Kumasi before, but why the need to go back there again this time around when you've already had Accra on lockdown when it comes to Rapaholic?
I think that's a question for Lawrence Moore,
I mean,
because they are actually the brain behind Rapaholic.
Oh, really?
So, yes.
Then
and Bulldog as well. It started with Bulldog and everything. So he needs to tell the story.
He will tell the Rapaholic
He will tell the Rapaholic story.
Oh, they tell us. Okay, all right. Who will tell us? You know, because sometimes, because you know, you are closer to Sark, everybody will be like, oh, okay, he will know more. But apparently, you guys know more than him.
Yes.
So you are more part of the Sark team.
Yeah.
I mean, so this is how it started, right? So myself and the CEO of Events Factory,
Nabil.
Oh man. And another gentleman of mine, Ken. Yeah, well, Ken and I run Boo House Entertainment, and Nabil does Event Factory. And these three guys, we work together. Everything Nabil is doing, I'm on it. Anything I'm doing, he's on it. So he's my go-to guy when it comes to events and all that. I'm his go-to guy when it comes to creatives and planning and everything. So we've been together for like ages. So this particular concert started with Vibes Cartel. Yes, we had booked a venue to bring in Vibes Cartel 13 years ago. We had done our negotiations and everything was done. We're about to transfer money to the agent and lock him down. And then we heard the bad news that he had been
arrested.
Exactly. So straight away, we had to go back onto the drawing board and say, who do we pick up here? At the time, I was working with VIP, so I put the name on the table. Other names came up. Nabil said, no, Sarkodie is coming up. So why don't we approach him? And at the time, truly, yeah, he had amassed some sort of
following.
Cult following. Yeah, it's just that he's not really aggregated it, right? So I stepped to Sarkodie and told him, hey, we want to do this for you. And he's like, bruh, we are sure. I said, oh, everything is locked down. We have the venue, we have the everything. We have everything. We have stage lights. We just need you to show up. We have media, everything, because this is the space we're working, right? So we met his team and himself. I think at the time it was Duncan, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we spoke and we agreed on something, and then boom. I started taking Sarkodie out to do his live band rehearsals. We brought Sammy Forsin on board at the time to help him with the media, you know, because yes, myself, Nabil, Ken started planning how it's going to look like, you know. I'll say for the next almost like a decade, I was working on the artworks. I'm a graphic artist myself.
Oh,
so every artwork that you've actually seen from the beginning,
for Rapaholic.
Yes. For Rapaholic. That was him.
Yes, the billboards, all that stuff.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
So you need to actually know the real story.
Yes.
So
wow.
What I'm going to add to what he said, at that time we used the biggest auditorium, which is actually bigger than the Grand Arena.
Exactly, the dome.
The dome.
The dome before the original one.
Okay, the one on the right-hand side.
Yes, on the right.
We are facing the conference center.
Yeah, but when you get it, it's on your left.
It's on your left.
When you get it, it's on your left. Yes.
That's the first venue, yes.
Oh, okay.
And we were amazed. We knew it was going to pop.
But not that big.
Yes.
When I came for sound check, I think Sal called me and was like, I said, there's a queue outside. So he couldn't even come for sound check.
Yeah,
that was how big it started.
Wow. Yes. He almost wept that day.
And let's put this in proper perspective.
Yes.
This was a concert that was like, oh, let's bring somebody from outside.
Yes.
The unfortunate happens, and then it becomes Sarkodie's blessing.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, and it was amazing, as if it was designed for him, as if everything was made for him. You know, and look, it was
Now, tell me about the 13 years ago, before we come to like Ekow, because I always like to put the beginning and then now in proper perspective so that people will know that, hey, he's traveled the journey. It's not just like he woke up one day and then boom, it happened. 13 years ago, how was the energy like? How was the performances like? How was the patronage like?
I think Rapaholic is an event, I think, made from heaven. From day one or year one till now. I won't say we've never lost money.
So from an event background, it's the most fast-selling ticket in Ghana, any event.
In Africa.
I don't know where I haven't gone. I cannot speak for them. But when it comes
somewhere.
to Ghana,
yeah, in Africa,
like the fast selling.
Trust me, you'd have to hustle. Look, in Kumasi, we had sold the tickets. I think the day they got in. You guys got in on Monday, right?
Yeah.
By Tuesday, the tickets were done.
So Rapaholic is actually a business for other people where they kind of buy the ticket early and
then they resell.
Exactly.
So the resale thing is big. It's big for some companies.
Wow,
exactly.
and it's big for Rapaholic.
Exactly.
Yes.
Wow.
And it started since year one.
Year one, it's never changed.
It's never changed. That should tell you what Sarkodie stands for. I can sit here and honestly say Sarkodie is the only bankable artist that I know here in this space.
Is the only bankable artist?
Yeah,
what do you mean?
Bankable is somebody you can put your money on.
You can bet your money on that. Hey, like I'm going to invest $100,000 for Sarkodie's performance.
You make twice or thrice the money back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. That's him.
Interesting.
It's not even just about the concert and the events. If you talk to the banks and telcos and
corporate organizations,
corporate organization, when they use him for anything, maybe when it comes to downloads and all of that, it's.
But then again, a lot of people feel like he's always like in his corner, like he doesn't put himself out there. He's not.
But I think he's got a very special connection with his fans.
But really, that's what he needs to do. What do you know Sarkodie for? He's supposed to produce music. What else do you want?
What do I mean? Sometimes you must get into like.
No, you see, that's the problem. You see, when you go back into time, right? Even now, the whole thing has changed. I've never heard Michael Jackson saying Michael Jackson on a track. Have you heard it before?
No.
Or Bob Marley saying Bob Marley.
This song is by Bob Marley, no.
No, they don't even say their names. All I'm trying to say is the music has to speak.
Yeah.
It's just
once you hear it, you know where it's coming from.
So Sarkodie, that's what he stands for. He doesn't need to do any gimmicks, nothing. It has to be the music. And he does it so well.
Man, I mean, a man worth celebrating. I mean, we are not going to wait for him to be no more with us. We are like, oh, Sarkodie did this, did that. We need to celebrate him now that he's still with us. But how long did we have to plan this Kumasi event for? I saw a post somewhere that this planning actually started somewhere in South Africa 2 years ago. How true is that?
Okay, it is very true. It was mentioned maybe more than 2 years ago. And then from mentioning...
About going to Kumasi?
Yes.
Okay.
And then after mentioning, it became a discussion. And then after the discussion, we had to pick that discussion up and then put plans in place to actualize it. So that process was 2 years in the making.
2 years to plan this and pull it off?
Yes, because it required...
Why did you need 2 years to pull it off? I mean, you've been doing Rapaholic every year.
No,
why 2 years to pull it off?
This is a new territory, it's a new culture. And we can't sit in Accra and assume that what works in Accra works in Kumasi. You know, every locality, they have their own culture, their own set ways. Kumasi, it's a market that has its own Kumerica music movement. It is not as cosmopolitan as Accra is. Accra in December is already a holiday season. People come from outside. So we are going in September, and particularly at a time where we are not too sure. So we needed to go in early. We've spent weeks in Kumasi listening to people, doing research, focus group discussions, pricing models. It's not.
So it's not like, okay, Sarkodie wants to do Rapaholic. Okay, Charlie, Nabul is an event organizer. DJ Misa is his DJ. I mean, Bugod is there. He can be able to put a few things together creatively. We know how we can pull it off. We've been doing this for the past 10 years. Charlie, Monday we've decided, okay, Saturday let's pull it off. It's not something like that.
That is complacency.
Wow.
You know, if you're a proper planner, I plan way ahead of time. We don't take things for granted, you know, and that influenced how we prepared for this event. The fallback plans, the fail-safe plans, the options to plan B. They are not plan C, but options to plan B. You understand? So it's been a long time. We've put in a whole lot of work, you know, how to design his activation as well. So, you know, it would have been easy to say Sarkodie has an event on the 27th. He walks in on Saturday, he does the event, and it's gone. Typically. We needed to design activations for him to build the momentum. That's why the decision was to go on Monday and not even to fly in, but to drive in. So we had a convoy.
What was the need or the reason why you decided to drive in?
Presence. For people to believe he's in town. You can fly in from the airport to pick you up and you go, but he needed that connection with the people. You know, we are quite skeptical as a people. Are you sure he'll come? Is he there? Will he come? So when he got in and he realized from Tech Junction, the reception he got out of the car himself and decided.
How long did it take you from, say, Tech Junction to wherever you were going to?
It took quite some time. It really took quite, even with the dispatch riders we had, at a point he even had to go because there was a natural traffic jam because everybody had seen that Sarkodie wasn't. Because we had posters on the cars and all that. I mean, Shaxi and all that. So people knew that Sarkodie was one of those vehicles. So he had to get there and make his presence felt. So.
Now, when it comes to the crowd, was this your expectation or you were overwhelmed with the numbers that showed up?
I would say we were all overwhelmed because of the numbers. Numbers even causing traffic that the artists couldn't even get to the venue on time. You know, I think the build up to it also helped because when he went in on Monday, they saw him. Tuesday, we had visitations to the regional minister and a few other influential people. Wednesday, we had a legacy walk. Who does a walk midweek? Everybody does
Wednesday.
Walk. But that's the disruption. That is what you need to let the people know that
I am here for a reason.
Yeah, there's some chaos. What's happening? Sarkodie is in town. And it was huge. After that, he went to Konfanochi to do a donation. On Thursday, we had a dialogue with on media tourism. And
yeah, that was a very, very good dialogue, by the way. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, and I was like, wow, Sarkodie is really dropping some heavy nuggets there.
Yeah, so we presented multiple touch points to the brand Rapaholic. It wasn't just about the concert. It was Rapaholic, the homecoming. So we needed to touch everyone in various ways so that builds towards the concert on Saturday. And that was what we all witnessed.
All right. Now, for Boo, who was also part of the creative team and, I mean, getting the artists and probably scheduling them and, you know, preparing them and everything, how overwhelming was it for you when it comes to the crowd?
So let me shift the scheduling of the artists and all that to DJ Mensah and his team. So you come to that one. But for me, I was a little bit disappointed that we couldn't have the whole stadium to ourselves. Wow. Because you see the crowd you saw in there, we had ×2 out there.
Or more.
You see, more than that. Look, it will take you from just this point where we are, right, to let's say Abeka Junction, right?
Ship House.
Yeah, Ship House. It will take you like about 5 hours to get there. That was the kind of traffic we were talking about.
If you are in a hurry, that means you have to walk.
Exactly.
I got down and walked. I jogged in.
Because he needed to be on stage.
I needed to be on stage, so I had to come down from the car.
You know, let him tell you about the coordination. It was crazy. We needed helicopters there.
I mean, it looks like now we need to start looking at that as well. Helipads everywhere.
Exactly. So for me, that was my disappointment because then some of these things could easily cause stampedes, deaths, and all that stuff. You know, so I was disappointed that the NSA didn't allow us to do what we wanted to do. And you know, if you have that crowd in that stand, you know, there's weight on the concrete,
on the structure.
It could, you know what I'm saying?
Collapse.
Exactly.
But then again, you know, the NSA was also worried about the grass and everything. And I'm hearing SAC even decided, like, hey, even if it goes bad, I am willing to actually fix it.
That's exactly what we presented. My point is, would you want to compare grass to lives? Does it make sense to you?
No.
Good. What is grass compared to human lives? That's where we should start thinking.
Sure. Sure.
You know, I'm highly disappointed. We're talking about people. Grass can always grow, man.
Grow, man. Yeah, we can always fix it. And
Exactly.
then again, SAC also the team presented that offer. Like if it goes wrong, and but then you want to put it in proper perspective. Was it actually presented and they rejected it?
Yes.
Well, yes. We gave them options to fixing the grass, how to manage it, all that. But it's, well, he's so disappointed. But I just want to say it's just unfortunate that we've channeled our facilities towards sports so much that if they need to open it up to any other thing that is not sports, then authorities are quite reticent, you know, and it becomes a challenge for them because they are stuck in their ways over the years.
So
and
we should look at multi-purpose.
They are civil servants as well, so they're also protecting their interests. They could transfer you to somewhere and then it becomes a problem. So
He's being political.
So in a way,
I know you want to be blunt.
Exactly. My point is the facility is for multiple. They're not making money off football. Yeah, ask him. You know, this part I can't say in English. I have to say in Ga. I did lie.
I mean, the language.
So I can say that in English. It's acceptable. But when we speak our language, you see where we've come as a country. You see where we've gotten as a country.
I get that flat.
Excuse, you know. I mean,
okay, excuse me, they shit for the place. You know, and this is, you should see the place is unkempt, it's not painted. You should see the place.
Wow.
Exactly. So if these are the events that will bring you money, so you run an upkeep and create jobs in the process, why would you want to, you know, I don't understand. It's not like it's a busy place where every week you see some sort of activity.
Yeah.
So that when you say that, okay, even if the grass goes by, it will take a while and you have to shift our games. It's not like that.
And then you try to come in to actually put it into good use and then But Esther, tell me about your experience, I mean, with the crowd, because I really want to put it in proper perspective. So people will know that, hey, you guys had to go through hassle to pull Rapperholic off. How was the crowd for you? How overwhelming was it for you? Like you say, you had to drop and jog into the venue.
Yeah.
But before that, you know.
I mean, I expected numbers, but not this kind of numbers. And one of the conversations I had with Nabil before that, why would you choose the date? First, it was about raining season. Secondly, it was about the students being at home.
Yeah.
So just imagine if there were a population of about 80,000.
Students were there in school.
So
wow, that would have been another overwhelming point.
Exactly.
Again, coming from an event perspective, if you have this kind of numbers, then you should know what sort of security to take. Like, if you have 10 people, you should know that maybe 2 policemen, 2 personal security, and those were not the arrangement that we had. So anything could have gone off without the rain. So as bad as we were talking about the rain and everything, probably yes, you know, it came to save a lot of things. So the numbers that you see there, even the VIP area, the people have bought tables, they're supposed to have that experience that we have in the crowd. They didn't have that. Because again, it was raining, they ran out, and then when they were coming back, everything was just...
And I mean, Ghanaians, I mean, what is it with Ghanaians? He knows he doesn't have a ticket.
Yes.
But he wants to be at the venue.
there, yeah.
I think what triggered that portion of it was when it rained and the table guys ran away to seek shelter. Those who remained and stood in the rain came forward.
Yeah.
When the music started playing. So when these guys came back, they didn't want to leave.
Yeah,
that was
they will
what
not
caused
leave.
the problem.
Aside that, people had, because we were trying to do 100% digital, you know, but people still had money. People still are stuck in their old
ways. Like,
they
I'll get to the venue.
Cash. I want to get to the venue
and get a ticket.
And that's what they are used to. They don't know the short code. They don't want to go to any. Probably they live far. And then people travel from, don't forget, from Tamale, everywhere. You meet people like, oh, you're 6 hours, 5 hours away. You know, a whole lot of people.
Wow.
So you have to factor all of them, you know, in there.
Yes, sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to the venue, how technically challenging was it for you guys?
Oh, it was. It was challenging, but not too much because, as I mentioned, we've spent time at that venue. We've been there for weeks. So we had options. We knew if they allowed us, because initially we wanted to play from the center line towards the stand.
Center line too. Okay.
And then the conversation came about, and then we decided to come to the 6-yard line of the goalpost.
Of the goalpost, yeah.
So that the entire staging component goes onto onto the grass area
a bit.
and then the seating is the entire tartan tracks.
Yeah.
But we just wanted that 15, 20 feet, and they didn't give it to us. So then that brought us back to...
These guys are so technical. When I came, I think a day before, I called him and I called Nabil. I'm like, give me 5 feet. Just add it to the stage, like so that Sa can have a longer horn when it comes to the stage. They're like, no. Like, do you know how many people we are going to lose by just putting 5 feet?
We were really constrained by space. So, and the way the stand is, it curves. So your deepest point is just 100 feet.
Okay.
So you have a stage extension, you have tables before the VVIPs and the VIPs. So we needed to really work the space and do magic there. But venues are big problems for us in this country.
What can we do, to actually fix some of these things, especially when it comes to venues and how technically challenging they are?
I think as a nation, we should stop taking the entertainment and creative bits as just a side agenda, or we should take it as a full industry. Full industry.
You think we've not paid attention to it
Not
yet?
at all. It's just lip service.
But it's always in the budget.
No, it's just lip service.
This I don't Budot to talk. Budot will just keep quiet on that.
Let me just pick on something, just on the same track. After the tweets came about on not using the pitch and all that, then the next day the NSA put out an artwork, pitch panel testing, and they brought some guys in suits and they were driving cars on the panels. And I'm saying that you don't call the events people and have a brainstorming session with them to say that events people, you are the ones clamoring for pitch covers. Make recommendations, and or these are the recommendations people have made. So come and authenticate and see if it's useful. Because if you bring a pitch cover and someone is driving a car on it, it may not have that surface to hold my stage legs or my scaffolding legs. You understand? So you may have bought a pitch cover, but it may not be a functional pitch cover for events. You can use it for car shows or opening of Nations Cup or whatever it is. So if the goal is to make it accessible for us events people to use, together with the sports people or whoever wants to use, then we should all sit down, the concerted effort to make sure the right thing is bought that serves all our interests. Otherwise, more or less, it will be just a talk shop as always. That's why I'm saying that they don't take us as an industry to listen to our concerns. They just lip service, or they're creative, and they just lump all of us together and think all we do is play music and that's just about it.
And you see, I don't know why the stereotype, like, oh, they're just playing, they're just enjoying themselves. Yeah. But how much business did you guys take to Kumasi?
A whole lot of business. Let's do a guesswork here. I don't know if you have any adding, I call it adding machine by a calculator.
Yeah.
We had a full week there as production people with different events. Let's say someone is coming in for 3 days, all right? He came in on a Friday, he's leaving on a Sunday. He's spending on accommodation, food and beverage, dressing and saloon, transport, tips and girlfriends or tips and boyfriends and all those bits. So on the average, let's say, if I want to be very modest, very, very modest and cheap, not like DJ Menson's class. So,
for
class. 3 days, you can spend 4,000 cedis. For 3 days, you want to be modest. All these
modest,
right. For 3 days, you can spend 4,000 cedis. And from the numbers that we have, let's say we easily had about 10,000 coming from out of town. So 10,000 people, each spending
4K, 3K,
yes,
2K even.
So just for that period. And talk less of those who are vendors, who are selling on the streets, who are Uber riders, who are carpenters, who are artisans, who are ushers. It's a whole economy. And then we also had to transport everything from Accra, all the key technical components, the staging, the lights, the sound.
How to move it.
Everything. And you move
from Accra to Kumasi.
Yes, you're moving with truck loads that are sitting from Monday to Monday.
they have to eat,
They
drink,
have to
they
eat,
have to,
you have to
they have to
accommodate
sleep
them.
somewhere, you have to accommodate
So you
them.
can imagine how much goes into that kind of.
I
And that
think-
staging
Yeah.
was an engineering work. It's not even just the regular stage build because you need engineering.
How many
acumen.
days did it take you to put the stage out?
It took us, let's say, a full day. Because when we got it on Monday, we lost Tuesday, Wednesday with this wrangling with Sports Authority. So we didn't do anything between Tuesday and Wednesday.
And then
So
had to now go into
when we
Thursday.
realized Wednesday night that it wasn't going to happen, that was when we started work. And even the floodlights they put on for you to work, they pay. You have to pay 20,000 cedis for that period.
20,000 cities
For the floodlights.
just
And it's
for the
like
floodlights being
just
on.
a few, like 6 or 7 bulbs. You guys are journalists, right?
Yeah.
You should pick a phone maybe on Monday, call them and ask them for the figures. Like not for our event, just
Yeah.
regular. You want to rent the facility, what are the attendance costs and all that, yeah. And you realize how much we invest in this thing.
Wow.
So
wow.
without sponsorship, events would die in this country.
Yeah,
Seriously.
I mean it's crazy because you guys are breaking your backs to give people entertainment, and I'm just looking at how many people came there and were like excited or had to forget their problems for a while and actually have an extension of life in quotes. Because I mean, somebody may be having some crazy thoughts, walked into a Rapalek concert and would be like, "Hey, I am relieved. I'm going home. I'm
They
going to
even
have a-"
catch you. You know, the Santa Hima's funeral was
Yeah,
the week before.
the week
so this
before.
was something like an upliftment of the
Yeah.
culture of the people. You know, I call it the biggest outdoor outdoor party in the rain. Yeah.
All right, but I mean, Bugod, what are some of the lessons? I mean, being there, seeing all that is happening, what are some of the lessons that you were picking from everything that was going on as the event was unfolding?
Again, for me, I think if an event is overbooked, it's not a good look. Yes, I mean, because you put people in danger.
In danger.
Yes, and you still need these people to attend your next event and all that. So, for me, that was the biggest lesson. I mean, for the rain, we cannot.
I mean, it's a natural occurrence.
Exactly. There's nothing that
Yeah.
you know. I think
Very
that, yes,
relatable.
I think the team did extremely well. People like the DJ mentions on the night. I mean, if it was some people that are not that experienced, they would have given up because it rained like 7 times. 7 times. Yes. You know, Sarkodie was not able to do his dress rehearsal for the show.
Even with the performance we saw.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. You know, so it was apart from that, the call to duty, the commitment of everybody else on the team to make sure this is going to happen, because we knew that if we could not pull it off, it would be a disaster.
Massive.
Yes, it will be a dent in our long.
Standing history of Rapalek.
Exactly. So I'm hoping that in the future we'll look at, and DJ Mensa spoke about that, about the timing. You know, I was speaking to Nabil, I think 2-3 days ago. We're also looking at the time when the students are in. You know, so we go full blown the stadium.
Whose call was it to actually pick the date? Was it SAC's call or it was the event organizer's call?
We picked the date. Initially, our date was the 21st September.
The Kwame Nkrumah.
The Kwame Nkrumah thing.
the
So that because
birthday.
the Monday would be a holiday, so
Yeah.
that at least we'll have an extended weekend. And then issues with the football people and Kotoko needing the stadium. And
So
and
even
blah,
the
blah.
issues with the football people started way back. So that even affected you changing your date.
Yes. So it was like, instead of us waiting, because the permutations were such that Kotoko could play home first or away first. So 21st was the date, but they didn't know if they were going to play home or away. So why should we wait? So
I
it's
mean,
like, okay.
but how is it that they are also not sure whether they are playing home or
No,
away?
but the thing is, when you qualify, that was before the draw, before
Yeah.
the CAF draw. So they didn't know whether they'll go to Nigeria first but then they even ended up playing in Accra.
Oh, man.
You know, but then that was why we switched the date to the 27th. And
Wow.
It worked out eventually, anyway.
Yeah, anyway. But now let's come to Sarkodie's performance. With all the rain that was happening and people leaving and coming back and all of that, what were some of the hard decisions you had to take as somebody who more or less like knows his set, knows he's going to do this after this, gauging the audience, gauging the energy, being able to say, okay, hey guys, you know, everything else will have to wait. This has to go now. How difficult and what were the measures you had to put in place to take that decision?
Okay, so when I got like stuck in traffic for about an hour, that's where I started getting worried. So I was calling Val, the guy that coordinates with the artists, and I know the artists that are on sax set. So when he didn't pick up, like his phone didn't ring, and I knew that because he's been there the whole time, meaning that he doesn't have a phone to even chase the artist to come. So I started doing it myself. Call Kweku Smoke, Kweku Flake, because those are the ones that are going to come, like the first one, our Reggie Rockstone, all of them, the Asaka boys, and they were all waiting for cars to come and get them. The same cars that were sitting there to go get them. So that's when I knew there was a problem.
And even those cars are in traffic.
Those cars are
and
in
you have to even drop a run and get to them.
Run.
Okay.
I jogged from about 15 minutes in traffic with me, OJ, Mariam. We just had to get down because the cars were not moving. We're just sitting in there doing what? Because it wasn't moving. I didn't know how we're going. And I couldn't even see Sack's car ahead of you. So I'm like, okay, I need to go and take things, you know. As I got there, the DJs, the warm-up DJs, all the 3 CD players that were there was messed up. It rained, I messed the CD. So there was no, so they were playing directly from their laptop. And then the generator went off. So just when I was waiting for the generator to come on, I'm like, no, this is not happening. As soon as the generator comes on, I'm going to go on. I don't care who is going to go on before Sack. We need to put Sack at least on the show. If anything goes wrong, at least they've seen him for 5 minutes. You understand?
10 minutes,
10 minutes. And Angel comes and say, we cannot even play the band because I was playing alongside the band.
We saw the rehearsal actually.
Yeah, so then again, I had to switch right there. We were going to go full-time DJ. And my CD player was the last one that's left to hold the show. So we went to a vendor, took his the small tent to come and cover me up. I had to go beg him for him to deal with the rain and his stuff just for the show to go on. So I literally went and begged him, like, before this show can happen, I need your tent. They carried it themselves, brought it on stage, set it up for me, and I'm like, I'm not putting anybody on. Angel was like, there are so many acts, we haven't put it, and it was around 2 something. I'm like, no, we need to go. Give me Kenyatta to open, and then after that we put Sack on. Opening actor with rehearse. The band have been waiting for like
all of that. All of you, Charlie.
All of it.
We'll pay you anyway.
We'll pay you. So looking at the playlist and everything that we planned, the song, please, we still open with the same song. I wanted, because we went 12 years ago, and then we were coming to Kumasi again. We haven't been in a long time. I wanted that Messiah track, you know, to sync with the second coming of like Christ. That was the opening, like that was how people were going to. I just wanted people to imagine something big. That's because Saturday actually wanted to start with violence, and I'm like, no, we need to use that Messiah track. And that's how we got.
I mean, it also hits home because it's one of the
on the song
Kweku Flake.
So just imagine Kweku Flake also working on stage. So everything that people saw and they think that that was the opening, like no. We just planned it like 2, 3. I'm like, I'm going to go when I play, just follow my lead. Now, it was funny when I saw the band now coming, because now the drizzling has stopped. They take the canopy, the covering and all of that, and you see the guitar guy join me. The drummer now comes on. That's how they go in there.
So they even had to find their way
in the performance. Because I was going now without them. And now they had to come on stage with me and still, so that's how we got it in.
Man, the Rapaholic story, guys, the Rapaholic homecoming story. Today, you're hearing everything that happened in there and everything that went on in there. And I'm excited to have you guys on because, you know, sometimes events happen, people are not able to appreciate it that much. They're like, oh, it was a successful event, oh, it was a bad event. But even in a bad event, there's so much planning that has gone on before you would describe it as a bad event or a successful event. So it's really good that we are talking about this. But in terms of logistics, if you had to quantify it or put an amount to it, how much do you think you lost because of the rain?
Oh, I'll not be able to tell now because it's an evaluation that's still ongoing. Yes.
After a week?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, it takes time.
It takes time because they're electrical stuff. They need to dry out, you know, you test them, sure that this is working well. You may test them today will work, but by 2 or 3 days time, then something else. Yeah, so
but speakers, CD players,
lights, as you mentioned, there were 3 DJs before they lost all their players.
CD players.
So now I think we have to buy 3
CD players.
sets and 2 MacBooks.
Even the
for now.
screens.
Yeah, even
Screens.
The screens they have to go
some
off.
of them had to go off. And it was tough. It was tough. But
It's a miracle.
yeah, it is.
Trust me.
Being able to see the events happen successfully, it's such a good miracle and it's good. But in all of this, looking at all these challenges and it happening, what does this say about Sarkodie?
It tells you it's a brand well built, a brand that is here to stay, a brand that is trusted. That's the most important thing. It's a trusted brand. Because if you go back and look at the visuals that came after the aftermath, the people were willing to die in the rain.
Yeah, they were standing in the rain.
Look, we had people from the diaspora. I had to put about, I'll say 15 or 16 African Americans in there, you know, because they called me from the States. They were in town doing business and they had heard the concert and they so wanted to come, you know, and we got them in, and I'm amazed they were in the rain. They sent me videos and they were in the rain. Like, these are top people, you know, on that upper echelon, and they were in the rain. That should tell you how trusted the brand is. How the crowd or the fan base wants it to succeed no matter what. I mean, it gives us, for me, it's a humbling moment. That anybody would even want to even stay that long or risk everything for that. At the time we were even shutting down, there were people who still wanted to come in.
At what time did you guys shut down?
6:30.
I
went,
AM.
Yes, I went off at 6:30, 6:32.
Yeah, I think DJ might have picked up a bit.
Yeah, and they were still partying.
They were still partying.
It wasn't just raining; it was cold as well.
Exactly.
Everybody was like shaking. You see angels shaking on stage.
I think the rain did some magic for us because the heat would have been worse.
Oh, okay.
It would have been worse because, you know, it was like sardine packaging. You know what I'm saying? So, God knows best. You know, we didn't have no casualties. Just imagine.
Yeah, I mean
nothing.
Anyway, but wrapping up, because I feel like the Rapaholic Homecoming conversation, there's so much to unpack. But do you think that Ghana is ready for major concerts? Because it's very sad that we have whoa, guys. Director, can you go back to like the ending of that video? Like, because what I've seen.
Yeah, this was the end of it.
Wow.
Yeah. To answer your question, Ghana is over ready. So let me track back to somewhere 2 years ago. Stonebwoy did something like that across. You saw the numbers, right? Shatta and Medical did. You saw the numbers.
I think it was also Christmas Day. I think.
Yes, you know, and this as well. So you should know that we're ready. Now, with they keep talking about the pitch cover being so expensive and that they can't get. Look, there's this gentleman who's building buildings with plastic blocks.
Yeah,
I've seen that
guy.
Why can't you get them?
Get that guy to do the pitch cover for us. Yeah,
that's it. You just need a plastic pavement.
Yeah,
that's it. I don't get it. You know, we are. I keep saying this all the time. We have everything. Yeah, we are blessed with all the natural resources, but the most important natural resource that we have, the most important one above all, is sense. We don't use it. Yes, we have gold, manganese, diamond, but in
we have the humans, but
yes, there are people. We don't have to go elsewhere and do anything. We have everything here.
But then, yes, we are ready for major events, but do we have the logistics for it?
We do, because we have the manpower, we have the people.
No, because I'm asking this because I think a few years ago when one of the biggest events, that was a Global Citizen came, Afro Nation came, Afro Nation have like they said they're not coming back to Ghana anymore. A lot of people are saying it's because of logistics issues. Global Citizen says, okay, we cannot. Even recently, Global Citizen announced that they were coming back. We don't know what happened. Now, a lot of people are assuming or they are guessing that it's because of logistics. Do we have the logistics for major events?
We do, and we have the people. Because even the Global Citizen concert, I think 70 or 60% of the people that worked on the things are
People that work
Ghanaians.
on just Rapaholic. People that work on Rapaholic.
Yes.
It was Frankie,
Exactly.
Kojo.
Exactly. The whole team, the Nabils,
Yeah.
same people. So there's nothing we cannot do if we put our minds to it. I believe that we need to be encouraged. And you know, earlier we spoke about the fact that they see us as, oh, we're almost born keke.
Yeah.
Look, maybe we have failed to present
what we actually do.
Look, do a case research, yeah? In Africa, all these countries that have civil strife, they have no sort of entertainment. That's how come that happens. Yes.
Oh,
yes,
okay,
because there's too much tension.
Yeah. I mean, at least there will be a circle that will do a concert that will die everything down before everything picks. There will be a snowball that will do a Satawale that will do, and then yeah.
Exactly. If the entertainment space is lively, you will not have all these things happening. So I think it's about time they took us seriously, and it will help their governance. You know, it gives you a smooth. I like what His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wants to do with the Black Star experience.
Yeah.
Saying that every month I want to do something. It means that he will engage all of us, right? You get people getting paid, you get jobs and all that stuff. You know, then you cool down tempers, because no matter what we do, the dollar is not in our hands. Some people they
manage up.
Exactly. You understand? But what is in our hands is what we can do. So we need to be encouraged to do more. Everybody in this studio is part of our economy. Yes,
the orange economy.
Exactly. I keep saying this all the time. The president can never do anything without creatives. God is nothing but a creative.
Yeah.
God is not an accountant. He's not a scientist. He's a creative. If you look at your eyes, your lips, your hair, who does that?
Yeah.
Yeah. The president cannot step out without wearing something.
Yeah.
You know,
somebody has to sew something for
exactly.
him.
Even his office.
Yeah. Design.
Exactly. You can't
Wow.
do anything.
It goes
without
way beyond what
Exactly.
you see, to be honest.
Exactly.
And it's good that you're putting it in proper
Exactly.
perspective.
Speak to us, you need a microphone. Equipment and
Thank
everything.
you.
Yeah, so it goes beyond
Oh man, DJ Mensa has to drop that one in there, you know.
Yes.
But do you think we are ready, or it's about time that we now start moving some concerts out of Accra and taking it to other parts of the country as well? Because look at what we've seen in Kumasi. What if we replicate the same thing, let's say in Takrady, in Cape Coast, in Tamale? I mean, anybody can take that.
See, I mentioned earlier that we need to grow the culture of the people. We really don't have an event culture. So if we need to disperse the events or take them into regions, it would help. In other jurisdictions that we've been to, or even let's say like the Olympics, the cities bid for the Olympics. World Cups, countries bid for the World Cup. So we should get to a level where the government must empower the district assemblies or the municipal assemblies or the regional
ministers
to say that there's Rapaholic. I'm investing, let's say, $500,000.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you guys the money to bid.
Yeah.
So what are you presenting as Rapaholic? Accommodation, your hospitality, transport, other events that would support it. So they are building the ecosystem within the regions. Then now they get used to the cultural events. Otherwise, we'll just pack up and go to a location and won't get people. So we need to now build that culture so that the regional administrators will now see the value. We do the economic analysis, they see the value in investing in events so that you can go to a place like Kumasi and have an indoor facility. It's a shame that a city like Kumasi doesn't have an indoor facility to even take like 5,000 or 6,000 people. So we go with Rapaholic and it rains and it becomes international news. Should that be?
Anyway, but before we go, I mean, the festive season is almost upon us. We are in October. What are we to expect for Rapaholic? Is Rapaholic in Accra happening, by the way?
Yes.
Yes, it
It's
is.
happening.
It's happening.
Okay, so what are we to expect? Twice all we've seen?
Where?
Yes, the quality.
The quality.
Not the numbers.
But then the quality.
Yes, the quality.
The Accra event is the boutique event.
Is the what?
The boutique.
It's a boutique event.
Yes.
That's good. But hey, thank you very much, Boo God. Thank you very much, Lawrence. Thank you very much, DJ Mensa. It's been an awesome time unpacking all that happened. I know we've not even unpacked everything yet, but we've not spoken about. Oh, Narejuwe. I mean, that was such an interesting one. Is that Narejuwe was supposed to be there? He didn't know. Was he asleep? Had you forgotten?
You know, I've always wanted to do a movie called Backstage or series. Yeah. Yo, it's
That's a
deadly.
whole
Was the backstage chaotic?
Yeah.
Yo, it's a series. It has to go on Netflix. Backstage,
Backstage.
bro. Trust me.
Wow.
No, trust me. You see, it's easy when everything is on paper.
Yeah.
And when we get there,
Charlie. Because I saw that video, I'm like, oh, nah, Reggie, eh? And then they just start playing Reggie. And I'm like, oh, what's Reggie by you? They have Reggie Daddy.
Sarkodie himself became
A coordinator.
exactly. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Charlie, thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. And I know Accra is going to be a massive one. It's going to be a beautiful one. And I'm looking forward to it. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll go for a quick break. When we return, we have more for you right here on the chat. Actually, when we return, I'm having a conversation with Skills, which I recorded earlier this week. We'll be right back after this break.
Love the Premier League? Your DSTV premium subscription could get you there in real life, Charlie. Stay connected for your chance to watch the Premier League live. Man U versus Man City at Old Trafford or Arsenal versus Man U in London. Stay connected to score with DSTV Premium. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome to AH Hotel and Conference, located in East Legon, Accra. We have delicious buffets every day, from breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Our weekly specials include Thursday seafood, Friday barbecue night, and Afrocentric Sunday brunch. We offer you the wonderful opportunity you need to chill with friends, families, loved ones, and groups of all kinds. You get the chance to dance to awesome tunes from top live band groups in Ghana. Every moment spent at our Afrocentric restaurant will leave you craving for more. Are you planning a meeting, training, or event? Our ultra-modern conference halls, equipped with state-of-the-art technology, guarantee stress-free and seamless experiences. At AH Hotel and Conference, we always prioritize your comfort. Retreat to our newly furnished, spacious rooms with luxurious beds, perfect for relaxation and a refreshing night's rest. Book your stay with us.
You're welcome back to the chat right here on Channel 1 TV with me, Ekow Koomson. You can find me on all social media platforms at PK_Koomson. Koomson spelled with a double N. Ladies and gentlemen, I have right here in the studio a very fine young gentleman all the way from Nigeria. I mean, he's doing music in Nigeria, globally. He has been doing music for over a decade now. I mean, some of his contemporaries, you're talking about the Whiskies, the DeVitos, the Ice Springs, the Vectors. MI, his senior, Two-Face, probably his godfather or his grandfather. I don't know about that. But yes, I have here Skills. But in real life, right, his name is Raul John Injeng.
Yeah.
I got it right.
Injeng.
Yeah. What does that mean?
It's my name, man. My family name.
Your family name. You never thought to understand what it meant?
Nah, I never bothered. But so John Raul is like my name. So my first name is John. My middle name is Raul.
Oh, okay. What does Raul mean?
I think it has to do like with the bright. I think it means the brightest one or something like that.
The brightest one.
Oh yeah,
oh,
just something like just royalty or stuff.
Oh, royalty. Oh, okay. Are you part of a royal family?
Man, I don't know, man. It's my father gave me that name. Yeah.
Anyway, but I mean, how's Ghana treating you? I mean,
I love Ghana, man.
You love Ghana. How often do you come to Ghana?
Man, I've been here a couple of times. Maybe I'll come here and spend 5 hours and leave. Come here, spend 2 hours. This is the first time I'm spending in. This is first time over a decade now that I'm spending more than a day. I usually just come 5 hours. I'm back to Nigeria.
What is it? A private jet or you get?
No, it's normal commercial stuff. I just come and do stuff and just go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, how does it feel? Like Because you're treating Ghana and Nigeria like waking up, going to the mall, and returning back home.
It's pretty much the same thing. We're brothers and sisters. We're just neighbors. You know, even in Nigeria, I do the same thing. I can travel to another city, fly to another state, and come back the same day. As long as I'm done, what am I doing? So I just leave. But there's more stuff.
How's staying for over a day? I mean, how's the feeling? I mean, when you compare now and 10 years ago, how's the feeling? Has a lot changed?
Yeah, a lot has changed, man. Like, the Ghana I used to know is different, you know. I'm really, like, very impressed. Now, I understand why a lot of my friends just want to come to Ghana, you know.
Oh, why did they want to come to Ghana?
Because it's different, you know. Back home is crazy. Here it's calm.
Oh, back home is fast.
It's fast, man.
But it's fast in Lagos.
Lagos is fast.
Yeah.
Like, that's where I'm from.
Yeah, Lagos is fast. I know Lagos is fast. I know Jos is fast.
No, Jos is not. Lagos is like the only fast one. Every other place is calmer.
It's calmer.
Yeah.
Abuja calm?
Abuja is very calm.
Oh, Warri State.
I mean, yeah, all those places are crazy. You know, those ones are crazy. Yeah. But I mean, crazy in a good way.
Yeah.
You know. You know, just that over here, people are calm. People are very nice. You know, so.
Wow. What if you are to tell a Nigerian who has not been to Ghana for the first time, like, or wants to come to Ghana for the first time, what was that one thing you would tell him that, hey, if you go to Ghana, you would love this so much?
I mean, damn, that's the women, man. The women are beautiful.
They're really fine.
For me, when you want to define Africa, because of the color, the look, and everything, that's like the first picture you put, like, alongside Nigerian women. So, you know.
Yeah, because I know Nigerian women are also very fine.
Very fine.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's what I don't know. I always look at Ghana and Nigeria as one country. I don't know why.
Wow. But you know, for most people, they always. I was actually interacting with my friends in Nairobi, and for the longest time, they didn't know there are two countries between Ghana and Nigeria.
They thought it was the same, right?
Yeah, they thought like we share a border, like it's just a border between Ghana and Nigeria.
Yeah, because it's crazy. It's crazy that you say that, because one time I was in the markets I think the last time I was here, and I spoke Hausa to somebody on the phone, and somebody replied.
Yeah.
And I just looked at him. I'm like, "Are you Nigerian?" He's like, "No, he's from here."
Yeah.
So I didn't know how there's Hausa here, right?
Yeah, there's Hausa, like big, like there's a huge Hausa community.
Bro, I can speak Hausa, man, like crazy.
Wow. I think your team, I'll tell them to take you to Nima.
Nima.
That's the hub of Hausa in Ghana.
Oh wow.
Like it's a whole city of Hausa people.
Hausa people, wow.
Yeah.
You see, that's what I mean by it's the same thing, pretty much, you know.
Anyway, but now tell me about growing up in Nigeria. How was growing up like? You know, family, do you have siblings, all of that?
I'm an only child.
Oh.
I was a single mom. I lost my mom like 3 years ago. And also, yeah, pretty much I'm the only bloodline of mine that is alive.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, I have a daughter and stuff.
You have it also, like you're continuing the legacy.
Yeah, legacy. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. How was it like growing up alone?
Man, it was bittersweet, because sometimes I go to see my friends and I don't want to come back home, because I know that I'm just going back home to just looking at windows and just looking at because back home, that time we didn't have no TV, nothing. So I just go back home and just be wondering, thinking about how other kids are just enjoying life, you know.
Oh.
And also it was quite amusing, because also like that's how I fell in love with music, because all I had was music. My mom was selling CDs and cassettes and stuff, so so it got me closer to music, honestly. Yeah.
Who were the people that you were listening to the most when you were young?
I listened to a lot of music, man, because my mom sold a lot of cassette CDs, so anything that was popular is what I listened to. You know, there was a time that Ghanaian music used to that was huge in Nigeria.
TikTok, VIP.
Yeah, man. I kiss your bride. Oh, kiss your bride. Yeah, man. You know, those times, you know, we used to sell those CDs, man. I used to wish to want to meet those people. You know, and even back home, Two Face, Style Plus, Jeremiah Gang. I'm talking about like back then, you know. We talk about Kenny Rogers, Beyonce, Destiny's Child. You know, we used to sell CDs, man. Everything was there.
So listening to all of
Ari
this.
Kelly.
R. Kelly, Asha,
Osha,
Omarion.
Everybody, man.
So all of this like influenced your love for music. But when did you discover it? That, hey, I've been listening to this for the longest time. I've been engaging in this business. I mean, with your mom for the longest time, and I can actually venture into it and also apply myself to it and start making revenue out of it.
To be honest, it all started when I started winning competitions, you know. Back home, I was winning competitions back home because I was born and raised in the northern part of Nigeria. That's where they speak Hausa.
Okay.
So it's Kaduna.
Kaduna State.
So yeah, I was always like winning competitions back home, you know, everywhere I go. So I was like, you know what? This should be my hub, that my means of livelihood also, you know, because, you know, I always love the fact that you could do what you love and make profits from it, you know. Yeah. And so that's the best feeling, and that's fulfillment for me, you get. So while I was winning all those competitions, I was crowned the Northern Champion for one huge competition. I just knew that this is it, you know, this is what
which competition is this?
It's called the Zane True Search.
Zane True Search.
Yeah, that time it was the network, the telecommunication network called Zane.
Zane, yeah. That must be a long time ago.
Yeah, over a decade ago.
Wow. Now, when you were going into that competition, were you going in confident that, hey, I could win, or it was just like, anyway, I mean, I have nothing doing, let me try it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, life continues. Well,
I believed that I could win, of course, but I thought there was going to be like major opposition, you know. Yeah. But when I got in, it was like, you know. So it was really amazing because I won't lie. Yes, I know I was going. I knew I could win, but I didn't go with the intention to win. I just wanted exposure because there was like cameras. There was like. That time we had all the big music channels there, so for me it was just let me see myself on TV, man. That's all.
How critical is that decision making for especially young acts who find, I mean, I don't want to do this. I want to like rather come up with, because everybody wants to be a big star, right? But nobody wants to pay the price by just going for such competitions, having the exposure and everything. How critical was that for you?
For me, all this, the competitions and all were pretty much honestly a way for me to get exposure. Honestly, I just wanted the world to hear about me, to know about me. I don't like competition. I won't lie to you. I don't care. I really don't care about competition. As long as I have my audience, I have people that believe in me, that listen to me, that's great. So, but for me, those competition times were times where I just needed I needed visibility. I needed exposure. I needed to win something so people could see that, okay, this guy is valuable. And for me, that time I used to see it as a means to get a huge record deal that would help me catapult my career to the next level. So yeah.
Now, after the competition, how was life like? Did you get a deal out of it?
They didn't even give me the prize, man. They just, after the next day, I didn't see the people again.
Are you serious?
But
so
yeah.
Like a whole fanfare, let's say you're going to win 10 million naira, all of that has been announced. And then, but what was the price for the winner?
There was a little sum of money that was, I can't remember the exact sum of money, but I didn't get none of that. The only thing I got was they took me shopping because I was supposed to perform that night of the competition alongside Nice that time and some other rapper they call Nigga Raw that time. So yeah, they took me shopping, and I remember that clothes, man. That clothes, I rocked that clothes. It seems so far from my hand, because man, that was the best designer I've ever had in my life. That it was a Coogie, you know, it was Coogie up and down. I used to always wear any party like this. I'll just go. That's my go-to clothes. I'll just wear it like this. It's like wow. So I mean, that's like the only thing I remember. But then again, I followed through. You know, when I moved to Lagos, I went to meet them. You know, spoke to them. They gave me, you know, they linked me up still. You know, because I didn't cause problems for them. You know, it was like
wow. But how must it feel to win something? You know, there's some cash prize coming, and then you don't get a cash prize. Was it disappointing? Were you like, oh, these people have, you know, taken me for granted, or they've used me without giving me the cash prize I deserve?
No, to be honest, I didn't care, man. Like I said, I didn't go in to win anything. I went to just get exposure. So for me to get more than I was expecting was just, I mean, it was fine.
The Coogie was enough.
It was okay, man. You know, and I was a student also, so it was like next day back to school.
Oh, wow. But how are your friends also taking this? Like, were they supportive? Were they rather see you as a true one? Because you know, sometimes when you're in school and you're doing music, there's some people who are like, this guy is not serious, man. Like,
no. I think I come from a generation where people believe that you can be an entertainer and still go to school. I have 2 degrees, you know, so you can still go to school.
In what fields?
One banking and finance, the other business administration.
Banking and finance?
Yeah.
So if music failed, like nothing worked in music, you could have sat in the bank and...
I mean, I would have, but I wouldn't. I don't think so. I would have probably done business or something.
Oh, done business or something. Anyway, I mean, if you're a bank out there, you're looking for like the newest and the finest teller, I think skills is the gap. Anyway, but let's talk about music. I mean, what influences you when you're making music? I mean, what are some of the influences? Where do you draw your inspiration from when it comes to making music?
Honestly, to be honest, it's just life experience, what I go through. I feel like everything that has built me up to be what I am is my experiences in life, whether the traumas, the PTSD, the partying, the females falling in love, all those kind of stuff, you know, is my inspiration, to be honest. And also like things that I've heard, music that I've heard from the past is part of the reasons why, I mean, I believe that I'm great at what I do because, you know, all those times were like key moments that to help me build up my my thinking and my creativity in the future, you know.
Yeah. Now let's talk about, do you remember the very first song you put out?
Yeah.
Wow.
I remember.
What was the title?
It was called Listen.
Listen.
Yeah.
What are you trying to communicate with that? And
I was a gospel artist at that time. Yeah. I was a gospel rapper.
You're a gospel rapper?
Yeah.
So like they call them the urban musicians, like urban gospel musicians.
Yeah, something like that.
Wow. What got you to be a gospel musician? Is it that you wanted to be like a good boy thing? And what happened for that transition to happen?
So I'm a church boy, man. Till now, you know.
Till now, you're a church boy.
I go to church a lot, man. You know, I can't do. I believe there's no me without God, you know.
Yeah.
And the part of the reasons why I'm this blessed to be here still is God, you know. So and the grace of God, most important, and His mercy too.
Yeah.
But sorry, your question again.
Listen.
So yeah,
We're
listen.
talking about Listen.
Yeah. So Listen is I think I can't remember what it was about, but it was about just me talking about God, basically, His greatness, His kindness towards me, and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's like I think I was telling people to listen, that they would hear from Him if they just listen, you know.
Wow. And then when did the transition happen? From now being from a gospel artist to you call yourself an Afrobeat artist, essentially, right? Good. Like how did that transition happen?
Man, this is really because I believe in the church and stuff, but this is a difficult story. But to be honest, the day I decided that I wasn't going to be a gospel artist anymore was one time. I used to have this big song back then in Kaduna. Like everywhere I go, it was called Hallelujah. That's the name of the song. So everywhere people used to invite me to come, you know, minister and stuff. You know, it was encouraging, you know, to do that. And one time I went to one church, I was really broke, you know.
Oh.
I was broke and I actually trekked to the church to minister, you know, on stage. So, you know, normally of course, I'm a human being, I need transport and stuff. I wasn't asking for performance fee. So when I was leaving, they gave me an envelope. So, you know, I'm a young chap, you know, in university, you know, I'm serving God, you know, going to minister and stuff. So when I was leaving, when they gave me the envelope, I didn't want to even open it because I was like, man, God is good, you know?
Yeah, I'm blessed. I'm having a good time.
Only for me to open it when I was about to like stop transportation, I just saw that the paper was folded in a way that, you know, it was money. You know, there was this kind of envelope that you put money inside, but the paper was folded. So I thought it was like, you know, at least like a little bundle and stuff like that would help me with transportation, food, you know. Then I just opened it and I saw, it was like, God bless you, thank you so much for. I was like, man, bro, this is not me, man. I have to, you know.
I can't have this talent of just receiving notes of God.
Yeah, you know, that was the day I was like, I'm not saying I'm not going to still worship God, but I think really what God gave you this talent for is for you to go to the world and do stuff, you know.
Wow.
So you don't necessarily have to sing about Bom Bom and all. I mean, I'm guilty, I've sung about Bom Bom, you know, but you can sing about the greatness of God in such great ways, and and what's funny is my biggest song till now, I was actually talking about God's goodness. That Shake Body, you know.
I was actually coming to that because, guys, if you don't
I
know,
have the whole world saying, the blessings I love, they see you make me they shout hallelujah. I'm talking about the Arabs, talking about, do you know how crazy that is? So, which means I'm still doing it.
The song he's talking about, director, let's play that song. It's called Oh yeah, shake body. Oh yeah, move body. Hey, make it ring alarm. Do you remember that song? Yeah, he's the guy that made it.
Yeah.
Wow. But you know something? We'll play that song and then we'll be back to continue the conversation.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's enjoy Shake Body by Skills.
JP's a production.
It's okay. Oh yeah, shake body. Oh yeah, move body. Make you ring alarm. Oh yeah, shake body. Them girls just they feel me now. Cause I get some money, then they feel me now. Back then they do me anyhow. I don't get some money, they wanna get down. They won't hold me for ransom. Cause I'm young and I'm rich and I'm handsome. They wanna know where I come from. I they run since from Lagos to London. All the blessings and love I they see just they make me they shout hallelujah. I say all the blessings and love I they see just they make me they shout hallelujah. They hold me for ransom. Cause I'm young and I'm rich and I'm handsome. They won't hold me for ransom. Cause I'm young and I'm rich and I'm handsome. Oh yeah, shake body. Oh yeah, move body. Make you ring alarm. Oh yeah, shake body. De calema, sagacité, équilibré, farotema, décalé, décalé.
Yeah.
Because I know we are going to talk about the album and we are going to center on mom. But how was mom like to you? Was she a disciplinarian? Was she anything you want, I'm going to give it to you? Or she was like the praying mother? How was she like to you?
Well, my mom was everything, man. She was a disciplinarian, and she also was supportive. And she was pretty much my best supporter, my protector, my everything, man. My hero, you know.
She was your hero. Now, why the need to dedicate this album to her? Because some people will say, why are you trying to remind yourself? Because, I mean, she's no more. Why are you trying to remind yourself of the pain and all of that?
Well, you have to celebrate people, you know. And I feel like my mom is such a great person that she needed to be celebrated, you know. She literally sacrificed her life for me, you know. So I have to celebrate her. So, you know, she made sure that I was okay. She made sure I had all this food that I needed to eat. So I went to school, all the essentials, all the basic things to keep me going, to make me the man that I am right now. So definitely the prayers, the you know, I believe if I know my mom, wherever she is, she's still praying for me, you know. So definitely I have to celebrate her. She needs to still be alive in our memories and in our minds, you know.
Wow. I don't want to know, but is your daughter also Martina?
Yeah, she is, man.
Wow. So, I mean, that's your mom that you've been able to bring back there. But let's talk about this album a bit because we have a few minutes to go. But there are a few songs on there that I find very interesting. And a song like Color, right? Very interesting. Body on Me, very interesting as well. Unbelievable, Lose God, Blessings Shower. Which song on this album was your favorite or the most interesting to write?
Wow, all of them, I won't lie to you, because all of them have like really amazing, unique stories that made them what they are. So I won't lie, all of them, because it actually took me some time to make this album, because I was like, you know, making the album, then I'll go do something, come back again, you know. So like, even I was supposed to put out this album last year, you know, but as God would do it, I feel like this year was meant to be the year, and yeah, we're here now.
Wow, good. Now I'll just ask you about one song. Hey, tell me the emotions that fueled you when you were writing that song. Alcohol Na Your Mate, which featured FaZe and Magneto. Tell me about that.
So alcohol is actually Alcohol Na Your Mate.
It's a question.
So, yeah, it's a question. So pretty much it's like, you know, I'm in a space where I'm really reducing and trying to quit even just sipping alcohol self. You know, yeah, man, it's not, there's no benefit, you know.
There's no point in drinking alcohol.
There's no point.
Wow.
But you
so
know, but it's not easy. No, I haven't. Like, it's not
but
easy.
You're on the journey to quit.
I'm on a journey. You know, it's not easy, so gradually, but I haven't been drinking at all. So But you know, every time we drink, we just wake up the next day and we're like, damn, what happened?
Yeah.
You know, so it's pretty much that's the story that inspired Alcohol Na Your Mate. So I remember when I made the song was, you know, I went out, I drank a lot, and the next day they were just telling me so many things that happened. I was covering my eyes, like, damn, you know. And so that's how I just came up with the idea and I made the song.
Wow, good. Now, where can people listen to this album? I mean, Martinez Son.
Yeah.
By the way, but why don't you just call it John Raul?
No, Martinez Son.
Martinez Son.
Yeah.
Into bracket John Raul, right?
Yeah,
It's fine. But I mean, where can people listen to this album? Where can people actually follow you? Because hey, you've been around for a long time, and it looks like you went on a hiatus and you're back. It's good that we have you back. But where can people find you? Where can people listen to you?
Well, you can hear the album everywhere, man. You can stream it everywhere, from YouTube to Apple Music, Spotify, whatever your favorite digital streaming platform is. You can get it from there. Yeah.
Good. And thank you very much. And on social media, where can people follow you, to interact with you? Just Skills.
On Instagram is SKALES Skills. On Facebook, I have a fan page, Skills, but you can also follow John Raul. On Twitter, which is X now, is Young Skills, YOUNGSKALES. Yeah. Snapchat,
Instagram?
Young Skills too, everywhere.
Snapchat, Young Skills.
Just type Skills, you find me.
Yeah. I'm going to follow you on Snapchat.
I appreciate it, man.
But so that's it. That was my conversation with Skills all the way from Nigeria. This is all time with allows right here on the chat. My name is Ekow Koomson. Confirm on all social media platforms at PK_Koomson. Let's make a date next week right here on the chat.